Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Alter Ego. Did not plan to record another part of this so soon, but we have to get new book upgrades. We got Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, A Beast Without a Name, a novel by Mrs. Mary Shelley. Cursed with loneliness, a man-made monster cobbled together of the parts of various corpses contemplates the meaning of its life. The original title of the novel was Frankenstein, the Modern Prometheus. I actually saw this movie for the first time since coming here. Let's work on upgrading these. All that exists in this world. Somo Kuto. I finished reading it. After all, it is to know myself. I will follow my stupidity. Santoka at Isoan, February 1940. Let's do the minor. Playing the protagonist in a frozen drama deep inside me, I was feeling both defeated and triumphant at the same time. Notes from the underground. I dreamed of carrying them away, making them like me, if only for my elevation of thought and unmistakable wit. Let's see if we can do the mist one. Be a tight call. Nope. Couldn't make it. Ugh. Oh, we only need 2 more pages before we get the page goal, at least. I don't know if we're any closer to an ending, though. I've also noticed we're getting a speech blurb from the girl that says, I want to destroy, 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 which is concerning. So let's do the myth of Sisyphus. Perhaps this notion will become clearer if I risk this shocking statement. The absurd is sin without God. So our next story, we need 6.49k, but we do get a lot of ego from it. I wonder if we'll actually be able to reach it pretty fast. We're making decent progress with Jay, so we might. So the recording and the game totally crashed. I'm going to have to stitch them together, which sucks. I should have enough space, though. So we're going to do 3-4 solipsism. Id. Or ID. One of the two. Here at last. There's a book I'm interested in, but I'm afraid to read it by myself. It's a picture book, but it's strange. I can't take my eyes off it. If I try to read it alone, I may never leave this room again. I think this book could be dangerous for me. Yet, I need to read it to learn who I am. Would you read it with me? The cover reads, Alter Ego. I think it's safe to assume that that's the title of this book. There are 2 characters in this story. One is a lost wanderer, the other is a girl acting as their guide. The wanderer, who has lost their way in the world, keeps on asking, Who am I? What defines the world? The girl, who is guiding the poor wanderer, asks, Who are you? What defines the world? However, the girl simply doesn't realize that she herself is the wanderer. Through her interaction with the wanderer, she finally realizes she is... Oh my, the story just trails off after that. This world should not be permitted to just... I couldn't pick anything else! At the end of the journey, the girl denies the world itself. See, the outcome was decided before it even began. This world should not be allowed to exist. The facade should not exist. So, since I know now, it's all right now, that's why. This world will, this place will, my own. I come again when you have more ego. We didn't get a chance to redo, so I'm pretty sure we're kind of like locked into that one. And then, is that the last one? Giving over to instinct, 3-5, wreck and ruin. Well, we're actually almost to 198, so let's look at our goals. Not particularly close to anything except the tap and whispers, and that won't be enough to get us the 30s 30 ghouls thingy or whatever. I'm not wrong, everyone else is. Others are just in the sums of my dreams. Never ever leave, never. There's nothing beyond myself, it's only me. The world exists for me, I exist for myself. I want to destroy, destroy, destroy. I'm not wrong, everyone else is. I'm not mistaken, I'm not a failure. I mean, like, look, we have enough to go do her thing, but, like, we're getting so many points, so... Because if I'm right and that is the last chapter, like, you know, gotta make the most of this moment. World is me, I am the world. F this, it makes me sick. I think we steered her down a dark path. That which I feel is all there is. Hate, 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 I hate it all. You won't kill me without a fight. Life is but my dream. I, me, world ruins. How stupid, how foolish. Oh, we have to end this game soon. Well, at least we got out of the point where we can afford it. Oh, goals. Might as well up our tapping goal. World is me and I am the world. Still not enough, not enough. Never ever leave. I am not unwanted. Finished reading The Minor. That's all there is to my experience as a minor, and every bit of it is true, which you can tell from the fact that this book never did come to its conclusion. I mean, that's a way to put it. I think we'll keep tapping until we get to the end of the 3-minute boost. Just because I really do want to make the most of this. I also got to be careful because I don't want to end that boost with not enough to do the thing. Life is but my dream. There's nothing beyond myself, it's only me. Others are just the sum of my dreams. So I'm wondering if we aren't kind of locked into the first ending. I hope it gives us some clue as to how to get the other endings. Still not sure if I'm going to put this in visual novels or not. Because we have had other visual novels with grindy elements, and this really has very little actual novel stuff. But some visual novels have been very puzzle-esque, so... Yeah, I think we got pretty much all of our current books into decay territory. Although, if that's where it ends, we still got a lot of books left that we haven't even touched. My world. Almost there. So I was going to record another part of Teresia because I always edit that to remove the emulator controls. But that requires a lot of space. Oh, here we go. Into what may or may not be the ending. Giving over to instinct. Yep. Path shuts off there. There you are. I finally worked out the truth of the world. This is my world and I alone exist in it. This whole world is just an endless dream I've manifested. The conclusion is predetermined. I am the be-all and end-all of this world. So I can do whatever the hell I want. There was never any point in holding back. I can do what I want, follow my impulses. I can destroy what I want, love what I want. First I'll deal with that effing facade. Heifer keeps telling me I'm a mistake and a failure. Over and over. And over and over and over and over and over and over. They just keep criticizing. I've had enough. It makes me want to puke. Conform, conform. That's all they ever say. Always telling me what I should do and what I shouldn't. They don't even know what they're talking about. Conform for the sake of conformity? How close-minded can you get? They're content to just go along with someone else's decisions. What are they, an effing dog? What a little bullshit. I want to feel everything myself, you know. I want to choose for myself what I do or don't do. F the rules, F the dids who make them. This is our world. An uninhibited world of impulse and pleasure. No, that's still not enough, not enough, not enough. I will destroy this world, destroy it, break it, destroy it. Please, forgive me. I told you she was gonna go Monica on us. The end of id. ID? Id? They've taken us back to the title screen. What's the news thing do? What's that app? Well, we'll check that out later. Is it just going to start with the same dialogue? Our books better carry over. We meet again, my lost child. You have failed. You chose incorrectly. However, even so, if your spirit is yet intact, go to Ease's room. Wipe clear the steps you've taken. Different choices lead to different results. If you wish it, you will surely find your true ending, your true path. Now I shall leave. Heed my parting words. East must be restrained. East must be restrained. Okay, our book's carried over. Phew. We can go to goals now. We got an ending! Oh, but that's a tapping reward. Ugh. I don't want to grab that goal. These goals where the rewards are an hour worth of ego, only do those after you've gotten the boost. Entertain me more. Pathetic, just pathetic. Disappear already. You're just a delusion, repeating the mistake. You're so bad at this. You're a weird one. Delusions don't talk. Nothing better to do? Ha ha ha. So freaking bored. Pathetic, just pathetic. Pathetic creature. How wretched. Hilarious. So yeah, we have to help her. Of course, I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do. I plan to, look at a guide, but... Oh yeah. Points. Hey, we got N. N points. only need to get a boost. 4-1, regression, unending self-discovery. Of course, maybe they just kind of guide us to an ending. Start over. Never, never leave. This is where you belong. You will start over from the beginning. All books read and scenarios viewed will be reset. Ugh. Will our collection of points up there be reset? Because if not, I'm going to be over here spamming points. There's a point. I literally unpaused this, but we started over. This is Ego Rex. He's been waiting for us. What we'll find is ourself. Oh my gosh, it actually reset all of our freaking, money. That is really annoying. What was the point of getting all those boosts then? So I'll just do this one first. Self-discovery begins. Well, look who showed up. I grew tired of waiting. Sorry, but I'll get right to the point. I have 12 questions for you. Don't think too hard, just answer honestly. Yeah, we can just skip this one. The personality test results don't actually matter. Well, did that clear things up? You don't know much at all, do you? Not about this place or about who you are? No matter, we've only just begun. Come visit me again when you have more ego. Oh, the nameless place. I see you've been collecting ego just as you were told. How earnest you are, I quite like it. I suppose you've earned a reward. You're curious as to where we are, aren't you? How do I put this? This place is closed off from the outside world. It doesn't need a name. To me, that's all there is to it. Still, I'm curious. How do you perceive this place? Place to gain control over myself, place to discover who I am. And I don't know if it said it in the recording since it got paused, but they did reset our currency, which I'm pretty ticked off about. But we'll say a place to gain control of myself. Apparently it's impulsive answers versus the more get control of yourself answers, and then the true ending you can only get by picking ambiguous answers. So, place to gain control. You sound like that facade. Oh, nothing. Never mind. The identity of this place is of little importance. You are here, now. Whether you will it or not, something lies up ahead. Perhaps that is exactly why you seek reasons. You and I both. Come back when you have saved up more ego. Know your audience. There are all sorts of books here. There's even one that ends differently every time you read it. It's a picture book. Here, I'll show you. Your interpretation of the story is very much of interest to me. Well, we can take this test because we can change it and pick different ones. The characters are comprised of a prince, a king, and a maid. Your interpretation will decide what kind of story this is. So I'll ask you a few questions, all right? Choose the closest answer to your take on it. Now, let me hear your story. What is the prince doing? Crying because the king got mad at him? I'll say pretending to cry because of something the maid said to him. How does the king feel about this? He's angry because of what's going on between the prince and the maid. Why is the maid hiding? To drive the prince of the shadows. To gloat over the royal pair's distress. To escape the prince's observation. How does the story end? Prince elopes with the maid. I'll say Prince elopes with the maid. Again, the prince looks like a 5-year-old. Fleeing from the castle, prince and maid follow their hearts and elope. So, that's how your story goes. There are some truths of reality one can only find in fiction. Next time I want you to let me interpret your story. Latent stability, unconscious impulses. You tend to act on impulse and throw common sense and set standards to the wind. You long for nothing more than to cast off the yoke and run free. What is this, Persona 5? You seem to have a strong fear of being forced into any specific mold and place strong emphasis on living as your instincts demand. Your beliefs are your guiding light, are they not? Plowing along on your way is fine, but it might be nice to stop and smell the flowers once in a while. See if something changes in your worldview. The ending will change. That goes for this place too, not just the story. The future will be decided by your interpretation, by your will. So hurry back when you have more ego. Well, we could just do the next book, but I do want to, get some of these unlocked. See if we can, speed through these. I'll just take a couple. Forgot we could do this. Speed read! I hate that it resets all our progress. That was really fast. Well, we can do goals. Right over 18,000 some pages. 1,800? Yeah, that'll be a big help. Let's go spam some more pages. Okay, I got the Metamorphosis unlocked. I also like to get this one done so we can, stop looking up. Also so we can unlock the goal. Let's look at our goals. How many more pages we need? Oh, we're close. Okay, we'll do... Oh, watch an ad.
Hey kid, what's the deal with it?
We will do Antagonistic Surveillant. Sure, this is recording. That facade is getting full of themselves. Oh, when did you wander in? I didn't see you. I'm sure you must have run into them on the way. The self-proclaimed monarch, the facade, the wretch. That facade lives to plague me. Fall not to impulse, conform to the standard. Over and over they whisper at me. What need is there for social stricture here? What's your take on it? It's best to live by impulse. Rules are absolute, is what we'll say. Goodness gracious, have I been speaking to a wall this whole time? You see, that facade is my adversary. They would control me like judge and jury. Listen, you hear it, don't you? Their voice? Damn you, hush, you damnable facade. I'm not mistaken. I'm not a failure. Forgive me, I can't focus on a conversation right now. If you don't mind, come back again later. I'll see you when you have more ego saved up. And this gives more reading, so we'll do this one too. Between sanity and madness. Books are to me what breath is to others. I cannot stay myself without books to read. For the sake of my sanity, I immerse myself in the worlds I find within. Even now, as I stand here conversing with you, I am fighting down my very impulses to put my hands around your throat to... May I ask you something? Should I restrain my impulses? Tell me. You should conform to society. Society, conform. What a farce, a facade. I'm fine now. They were just so loud, I got confused. Speaking to you seems to have calmed me. I'm well, I am. For now, I'm still all right. I know how to tame my impulses, you see. I'm fairly certain I won't do anything. Like wring your sweet neck. Yes, trust me. So come back soon when you have more ego. That's what spam books. Ugh, that barely lasted at all. I really hate that we had to redo all of this. The illusion of awareness. So good of you to come. How do you like the new view? Are you nervous? Your heartbeat is racing. Take deep breaths now. In, out. There you go. Well done. Now for the main event. I want for you to talk about whatever is on your mind. It doesn't matter if it's boring or meaningless. Just speak freely. Now, close your eyes. We can just skip this one. What is awareness? It's like an illusion that appears only when you think of it. Both hope and despair are rooted outside of awareness. What is that your unconscious mind longs for? If you wander around this place a bit longer, you might find out. Keep saving up ego and come see me again. I'll do Torn at the Seams. Just because I want to get the reading boost. It seems you have gotten used to how things work in this place. I think we're ready to progress, don't you? Whatever is the matter, afraid of change? You don't have to be. Nothing will change right away. Yet, when I look at you as you are now, it's as though you are dogged by society's rules and regulations. Do you plan to side with the facade? At this rate, I might. No, nothing. Ignore me. Something unwanted this way comes. Yes, it's that facade. Let their words in one ear and out the other. There's no need to heed them whatsoever. I, however, will be off for now. Come back when you have gathered more ego. Well, there's the fog, so... We meet again, my lost child. I have been watching each choice you make. You cherish conformity and live the right way. Do not be swayed by the mutterings of ease. Walk on unerringly, you must not stray. Until we meet again, never forget. Choose based on logic. Choose based on logic. I feel like they're supposed to have different voices. Spam the books. Yeah, we'll end this part here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.